Hey everybody, Duality here with another 2v2 analysis, this time with Anowyn, who I believe is around platinum level. So let's go ahead and get into this, see what we can discover going wrong or right, and how we should and shouldn't be attacking things. In this shot he's just a little bit too far to the right of the ball, because he's coming from the left side of the net. You kind of want to make sure that he's touching just the left side of the ball there to kind of make sure it's still on target. He was watching it. He's smart to not just go out too haphazardly with his teammate up there. And in his prediction to get the second touch there, he's just going a little bit too close to the ball. This touch, it's a smart pass to try to knock it out, and he's also not dodging, so he doesn't completely just throw his car away. And that's a nice touch to keep it going, so he kind of wants to just follow this, and he jumped up for like a preemptive challenge, which is nice to keep speed and pressure on the ball. And here he kind of might want to circle back and let his teammate on it, but that's more something between them. So his teammate would take this up, and he's watching from midfield, which is smart. Seeing what's happening, and then his teammate's getting it, so he's kind of seeing what's happening here. They have some time to watch it, so they don't really need to jump at this right now and just give it back. Kind of a weak touch there, just gives it right back to orange. Here he just needs to get up and high, kind of knock it over to his teammates, who's in the perfect spot to pop it up and high, which is nice. His teammate is predicting that, and he's knocking the ball to where his teammate is, instead of maybe just too high at nets or crossbar. He was just a little bit too late on the challenge. They kind of meet, and it kills it there. His teammate should be knocking it over, and he's reading it out, which is nice. And then his teammate should be following that. His teammate's a little bit too slow there. If he went up farther, they could have kept the drive going more. And there, yeah, the shot just didn't have too much power. He had the right idea there. The execution might not have been perfect. There he's popping it up, reading it. If the first pop was higher and faster, that would have been a bit more successful, just because he was out that far from the nets. When the opponent has that much time to read it, so you really have to add some oomph to it. And here he's going up to knock it out, which is smart, and kind of stalled a little bit maybe reading that, and here he's cutting a little bit too much towards the enemy net. Since he's up and took a shot or attack on the play upfield, he wants to make sure that he's circling back around. And here he's up for a smart challenge in the air, too slow to the challenge there, and he's grabbing some boost, gonna watch the play, and he's too slow to get up again. You know, if you're going to go up, you need to just make sure that you're doing it right away without hesitation. Hesitation not being like analyzing what's going on, but you know, just making sure that you're making your mind up as quick as possible and just going with it. Here they're giving the opponents a little bit too much time and space. One of them should be challenging, but they have time to knock it upfield, but they kind of knock it away. His teammate's quicker to the ball in the midfield, so there's a good challenge there. And he's up, and it doesn't want to just give this away with his teammate going back, but the drive still kind of gets killed there. But they're able to keep it on the other side of the pitch, and he's chasing this, realizing that his opponent's going to beat him to it, so he's going back. That's a preemptive jump off wall, which is pretty risky. Luckily, the enemy was a little bit too far away from the ball there, couldn't punish him. So here he's waiting to net with you and see what happens, which is smart. His teammate made a shot, so he wants to go up, but I guess communication never started to go off. Here he wants to go up as quick as possible. Basically, it's the second that his teammate is in a position to stop what's coming in. Notice it's going upfield, so he's turning. He's on opposite side, watching, which is great. Again, his teammates might be a little bit too slow to challenge. And here he's up in a no man's land. Just dodges way too late, and he's completely out of it right now. So his teammate's going to try to keep this around corner. His teammate should be cycling back, which he is. Luckily, that ball gets pushed over, and the enemy misses. So he kind of wants to stay around net here and watch, and then start pushing up, so that's good. He might have been out of the play if they got a really nice shot on, but that's knowing your opponents in the game more. Here they're giving them a bit of time. He kind of hesitated there. Could have challenged earlier. Luckily, he gets a a touch on it, and he's keeping it up there for his teammate, which is nice. Opponent got a nice challenge on that, and that's a smart touch to just keep it up, knock it over the opponent, knowing where it's going to go, and making them jump out of the play. So here he wants to get up, try to finish it with 20 seconds left so they can secure a lead, give them not too much time to come back. His teammate should be pushing up on this while he's cycling around kind of wide but straight, so that's perfect. He's watching this, they have some time, so they want to start pushing up. And he's going up for this, either, you know, want to challenge it while your teammate goes back, just to make sure there isn't some weird last-second goal, so they're able to take it to overtime here, watching this. Kind of smart not to go for that as last man back, especially in overtime where the next goal kind of ends it, so you really need to make sure that you're playing it as safe as possible. His teammates should be going up to challenge this. They give the enemy team too much time again there. He sees it up, so he goes up. Just a little bit too slow there, but his teammate's in net, so... And unfortunately, the clear from him isn't strong enough, and they get punished with him being up there, so... a lot of this was largely his teammate's fault, but at the same time, the positioning of his car during shots wasn't always the best. I'd recommend going into some free play or, kind of in this case, maybe some more custom training type packs, and really getting a feel for where you should be hitting the ball in certain plays, from the side of the net, when you're trying to cut up for a pass, things like that. Besides that, everything seems to be relatively sound. Challenges are, for the most part, where they should be. Sometimes he might find himself a little bit too far upfield when the opponent has possession. But yeah, like I said, there isn't too much besides that. So, based off of what I've seen, again, it's mostly trying to make sure that he's capitalizing on his shots a little bit more, and really taking advantage of the play when they do have it. So, well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Send me a replay if you want me to go over it. And like this if you feel like it helped you at all. So thanks for watching.